Are you tired of the chaos? Are you tired of taking down notes and putting them in journals and post-it notes and pieces of paper, and they're thrown all over your desk and you're not sure where they are? Are you tired of trying to organize the mess? Well, I have a solution for you, and that is the Pocket Notebook. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I've really enjoyed using this Pocket Notebook to organize my thoughts, my ideas, and kind of take control of my intellectual life. So why a Pocket Notebook? There's a lot of videos out there that talk about notebooks and the different types of, what size is best. And honestly, I don't think there is a right size when it comes to notebooks, especially when it comes to like journaling or things like that. I mean, the whole reason that you would want to even have a Pocket Notebook in the first place is so you can take it with you. And that's honestly why I use a smaller size, is it fits in my pocket really easily. I don't have to, try to carry around an A5 notebook everywhere I go. But that's one of the advantages of an small pocket notebook, is that it can go anywhere you go. I use this one's a little bit thicker paper. This one is from Amazon. It's like it's not an Amazon Basic, but I'll put the link down below so you guys can check that out for yourself. But obviously there's different size pocket notebooks. You have Field Notes is another great option, especially if you like a thinner notebook. I do have several of those. I do enjoy those as well. But this is a hardcover, and I like how hardcovers over the soft covers, like say a Field Notes, because if I keep it in my pocket longer, it's going to hold up versus, like the Field Notes, it's being soft cover, it tends to get damaged a lot quicker. And so even though I know they're notebooks are supposed to be used, I don't want them to be like completely shredded before I'm done using them. So I do like the hardcover a little bit better. But this Pocket Notebook has been really, really helpful. And I want to tell you a couple reasons why. One, the small pocket notebook really helps me organize all my thoughts and my ideas. I labeled this a waste book. If you have done any research on notebooks, or even just a little reading about Isaac Newton or anything like that, a lot of people who have come before us have kept what we've called now waste books. Essentially, they are places where we take down quick notes, and then we transfer them to a larger journal later. If you haven't read it already, I highly recommend you to read this book called The Notebook. Now, it's not The Notebook, not the Nicholas Sparks Notebook, but this one's called The Notebook: A History of Thinking on Paper by Roland Allen. Fantastic notebook. I read this right after Christmas, and I just couldn't put it down. It was so fascinating to read about how we as human beings have been thinkers for a long time, and how we have written down our thoughts, our ideas. And he basically goes through everything from papyrus to tablets to modern day journaling, and it's a really, really good read. I encourage you to pick that up. And in that book, he talks about waste books. And one of the cool things about this, I've tried using small pocket notebooks in the past, and one of the things that I always struggled with was trying to make them too perfect. Trying to have a notebook for every little thing, trying to have, this notebook's for this, and that's good. I have notebooks that are specifically for different things, whether it be for quotes, ideas, or even just, like a bullet journal kind of a thing, calendars and those kinds of things. But I always struggled with the pocket notebook because I kept thinking that it had to be perfect, right? It had to look nice on the inside. It had to be clean. It had to be functional. And the reality is that when I thought about the idea of waste book, I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's the whole point of a small pocket notebook. It's designed to just be a quick note-taking device, and then eventually it's going to get tossed, right? Now I probably won't toss mine, but that's the idea. And so that really helped me kind of come to grips and to, conclude that, a pocket notebook is a great tool to have around, because I'm able to just put all my notes into one place. I'm able to put all my notes in one location, all my ideas and my thoughts, and then I can transfer those out of that pocket notebook into something else. And if I write a lot with pen and pencil, or pen, fountain pen, whatever. And so I'll write on little scraps of paper that I've cut out. And so those will be everywhere, and they're never like in one place. And so what I started doing was I started using this pocket notebook to really put all those ideas, whether it be sermon notes or, notes from videos that I'm watching, podcasts I'm listening to. I put those in that book, and that way I can distill the information. And then if I need to put it in a project folder or something I'm working on, I can do that. And so I really, really like this style, this method of using a pocket notebook as just kind of a catch-all. And I know some people have talked about that in the past, about, pocket notebooks being a good catch-all, but if there's anything to take away from this video is if you are like, trying to understand how to use a notebook well, how can a pocket notebook benefit you? My advice would be don't make it perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, the prettiest looking thing out there. We have a Instagram culture where, everybody's notebooks look awesome, right? And then you try to emulate that. And I've taken some, stylistic things. Like I like these, embossed labels and stuff I make, and they're fun, they make it more interesting. But I would just encourage you, have fun with it. And allow this to be a good tool for you. Remember, these are tools. They're not designed to be places for. You're not trying to win an art contest, right? These are tools to use to help your creative mind be more productive and to be more edifying. And so that's how I use small pocket notebooks. I hope this is a quick, short video, but I just want to give you my little spiel about why I think pocket notebooks are very useful and why they're very handy and why you should go pick one up today. Again, this one I got off Amazon. You can get a 2-pack of them for like $10. But obviously there's other companies that have small pocket notebooks. Field Notes is another great option. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and I hope to see you guys next time.